Hi everyone, welcome again to our series of VA knowledge. And in this video, we are going to talk about how to ask for a rate increase as a VA, a professional step by step guide. Here is a pattern that shows up across the VA industry. The majority of VAs who are genuinely delivering more value than they were when they started. And who deserves a rate increase? Never ask for one. Not because they don't know they deserve it, but because the conversation feels frightening. What if the client is offended? What if they say no? What if they find someone cheaper? And so the VA continues doing more work for the same rate, month after month, until they either resent the relationship or quietly leave it. Today, I'm going to give you the exact steps to break the pattern professionally, confidently, and effectively. First is timing. Asking at the wrong moment weakens your position, even when your request is entirely justified. The right time to ask is when at least two or three of these are true. You've been with the client for 3 to 6 months with consistent high quality delivery. You've taken on responsibilities that were not in your original scope. You can name a specific, measurable results you've delivered. The client has recently expressed satisfaction with your work, and optionally, you have a competing offer, which is not required but is legitimate source of professional leverage. Second, preparation. Don't walk into the conversation with a feeling, walk in with evidence. Maintain what I call a value log, a simple running document where you note every week one thing you completed that saved the client measurable time or that they specifically praised. Over 3 months, you'll have 12 or more specific concrete examples. When the time comes to have the conversation, you won't be arguing your worth. You'll be demonstrating it with data. Third, the conversation itself. Here's the exact structure that works. Open with genuine appreciation. For example, I genuinely enjoy this work and I'm proud of what we've built together. Then state your contributions specifically. For example, over the past 6 months, I have taken on and list your specific tasks. I've also named a specific result, like reduce your email backlog by 70%, launched your social media calendar, trained on your CRM, and taken over client onboarding. Then make the ask clearly and without apology. Like, I'd like to discuss adjusting my rate from $5 to $7 per hour to reflect the expanded scope and the value I've been consistently delivering. And then stop. Do not over explain. Do not soften it with excessive caveats. Give them space to respond. Two delivery notes. Have this conversation in a real call or a meeting, not in a WhatsApp message or email. Spoken rate conversations are taken far more seriously, and spend a brief follow up message afterwards summarizing what was discussed. It creates a professional record and signals that you treat your business arrangements as seriously as they do. So the common question is, what if they say no? First, maintain absolute professionalism. Never let disappointment affect the quality of your work, even slightly. The client will notice, and it will undermine your position permanently. Second, don't let the specific milestone or a timeline for a review. Now you have a plan with a defined next step rather than an open ended deferral. Third, follow up in 60 days as agreed, with fresh evidence of value. If the client consistently deflects professional rate conversations without ever engaging, that is important information about whether this is a client worth continuing to invest in. I want to close a mindset reframe that I think is genuinely important. Asking for a fair pay for work that has genuinely expanded is not aggressive. It's not demanding. It's not a threat to the relationship. It is a professional conversation that every skilled person in every field has the right and the responsibility to have. The clients who respect this are the ones worth keeping. And those, the ones who don't, that tells you something important too. As always, keep learning, keep growing, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Remote VA Institute. See you on the next one.